Lunar is a name familiar to many a British motor caravaner. They had an extremely popular model called the Roadstar. They took a little bit of a break from the market, but now they're back with a brand new coach built, the Selena. Now I'm here with Lee from Lunar, who's going to tell me a bit about it. So Lee, what's the thinking behind the new model and who are you trying to market it at?
Well, the thinking is quite, just like you said actually, it's our re-entry back into the motorhome market. We have been back for a couple of years, remember, with the camper car and with the Mercedes-based Landstar range. But this gives us a more mainstream product to go for the coach built customer that makes up the large majority of the motor caravan market in this country.
Now this is a partnership. Can you tell me anything more about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a partnership with a European manufacturer. What we're using is their engineering and their design expertise, and then we're just putting a bit of a UK spin on the product to market it into the UK. It's a great collaboration between two good companies using our well-known name in the UK market to help them bring product in as well.
And the two larger models, the two 4-berths, have electrically operated drop-down beds. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's a feature that we've seen come into motor caravans in the UK in the last few years. They've always been popular on Europe. Opens up that market to grandparents, extended family use for grandchildren, of course, as well as families with younger children as well.
Are there any other technical highlights?
Technical highlights, the way that these are very well manufactured vehicles. We have a 70mm floor, which is pretty much industry leading standard, and 36mm walls. They're very robust products, very well put together. Combined with just good specification, we've cherry-picked the specification to appeal to the UK market and of course on the ever-popular Peugeot chassis.
Do you think buyers are excited about the fact that it's based on a Peugeot Boxer base vehicle?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it is well known in the industry. And remember that the Peugeot chassis as well is developed. These chassis are developed to be built as a motorhome, to be converted. Wider wheelbases, the electrics are all compatible with our electrical systems, so that adds a lot of value to it as well.
The name is very distinctive. Is there any reason for that?
Yeah, it's an astrological term, surprisingly, for lunar caravans. It is actually the mythical star, 6 degrees north of Sagittarius. I'm surprised you didn't know that now.
Why have you done a new Venus model?
Exactly the same ethos. It's an entry-level product. So the Venus range is priced from £36,000, so which in motorhome terms is a very, very competitive price. So it's exactly the same ethos. Quite a bit of a lower specification than the Selena, but still adds a very functional motorhome, 6 metres long, 5 berths, so appeals to families as well.
So you've had 3 Selenas at the show. How are things going with that? Have you had much interest from buyers?
Yeah, we have sold some. We have retailed some, which is nice because it is the first time that these have been seen. We soft launched it, so we didn't do it to any great fanfare, so people are coming and seeing this product for the first time, so it's encouraging that we're seeing sales already. The feedback, particularly from the dealers as well, has been very encouraging. We are building our dealer network, we're almost there with that as well, so these will be available to see on forecourts from June.
You mentioned you had some other plans for coach-built motorhomes. Can you reveal any of them? About that, maybe?
Yeah, up at our factory in Preston, we are currently building the prototypes of our own coach-built product that we're building ourselves, and that's going into full production in the summer to be launched here at the October show 2017. That's a more of a luxury motorhome, so sort of top price end, built on the Renault Master chassis as well, which will give it another little kind of USP for Lunar. It will be on its own fairly unique, whereas Peugeot and Fiat are more widely used.
It all sounds very good, Lee, and at danger of paraphrasing Take That, it sounds like Lunar are back for good in the coach-built motorhome market. Is that true?
Without a doubt, yeah. It's a growing area of the industry at the moment. Motorhome sales are showing very good signs of growth at the moment, not just here but also in Europe, and we currently do export to Europe, and it's also part of our plans going forward for expansion for Lunar caravans.
Awesome, thanks very much. So let's have a look at the Selena 690B, a 6-berth overcab coach built. Selena is a collaboration with a European motorhome manufacturer, and there are certainly some clues to those origins inside. It's very continental in feel. Look at these overhead lockers, for example, these contrasting panels inset against the normal wood grain. There are also some thoughtful design touches, like storage just under these lockers where you can keep things you need close at hand. And above the lockers there are these restrainers, so you can put everyday items, bits of crockery, where you can see them and retrieve them easily. Very thoughtful indeed. Now also for the British buyers, this lounge has a very wide open feel, which is fantastic because let's face it, we spend a lot of time sitting in our vehicles rather than outside them. The full dinette also makes up into a double bed, and another spacious double is in the overcab section right behind me. You just pull down on the top and hey presto, sleeping quarters. Now the kitchen is compact, but it certainly has lots of storage space. You have 2 overhead lockers, and the fact that there isn't an oven under the sink or cooker unit means that there's loads of space down there too. You also get a couple of drawers. And just in case you're wondering, there is an oven and grill just next to the galley here on the right, and under that a fridge with a separate freezer compartment, essential for the family on tour. Every self-respecting family tourer needs plenty of places to sleep, and this van has a pair of transverse bunks along the rear. The clever thing is that one at the bottom actually lifts up, so you can load items from both sides of the vehicle. Because of the windows on the back, you can't have a bike rack, but the fact that they've lined this boot space with checker plate means you can fit all your bulky touring items in here. Very clever indeed. Now how about the washroom? Let's check that out. The near side midships washroom makes good use of the space, and it's good to see that the shower compartment is lined with plastic instead of wallboard. You also get a swivel loo, a vanity unit in the corner with a mirror, and up above that, a cupboard space. The Selena 690B is a very capable 6-berth coach-built family motorhome, and what's also attractive is the price. It's just under £46,000. Based on the Peugeot Boxer, the MT-PLM is 3,500 kilograms, so anyone in the family can drive it, and the payload is just over 500 kilograms too, so plenty of room for all your kit and caboodle. This could be, with the other two models, a very welcome return to the coach-built market for Lunar.